Hello, Serge here from the back porch. I just recently did a daily video on talking about how even though we need to have a smooth, slowing, consistent tempo that we want to feel throughout the swing, we can't let that happen on the way down to impact because we have to be accelerating going through impact. All right? Because that's how we hit the ball farther. The club head, rock on a string, has to be accelerating. So what I want to talk about today is direct this message at anybody who's been probably overemphasizing a smooth tempo from start to finish. We have to have that acceleration. But I think the two particular groups that I see that get into this problem more than anything are senior golfers and, more than anybody, lady golfers, women golfers. I mean, in all the years I've been teaching, I think I see that more than anywhere in women golfers, and in many cases, again, as I described, that mono speed swing, or as that sleepwalking swing as I call it, where they just basically swing and you see no acceleration. Over the years, nothing makes me feel better than when I have a lesson with a woman, and I don't care what level she's at, because in many cases you don't see this on the very good players, because they're really swinging and hitting the golf ball. But anything from mid-handicappers to higher handicappers, I run into seeing too often ladies who are just cream puffing it, I guess is probably a good word. Just swinging with it, just, you know, cream puffing it, or as I sometimes call it, doo-bopping it down the middle. Now, but even when I'm talking about doo-bopping, I still want you to be accelerating it through, just not going after it and killing it where your muscles are getting tight and you'll have problems maintaining your balance throughout the swing, especially into the finish. But nothing, as I said, it makes me feel better than seeing a lady who really swings at it with, you know, energy, with speed, athletically, as compared to just kind of that mono speed swing. And in many cases, when I run into that, I will exactly just say, the first thing I'll say to them is, wow, I like this. You're really going after it. You're swinging at it with some athleticism, and you're really accelerating, and you're really hitting the ball with great energy and good balance getting up to your finish. Keep that up. That's a big key. On the other side of the coin, what do I say when I run into these ladies that are so to speak cream puffing it? And again, I can't tell you how many times I've had people say the same thing that Richard said the other day. Well, I'm just trying to maintain a nice tempo and just swing through and make sure I put the club on the ball to try to hit it well. You have to accelerate. And so when I run into one of those ladies, and I've said this, if not, you know, one time, probably at least hundreds and hundreds of times, I'll just say, okay, I know you're a nice feminine lady. And if we want to look at it from the standpoints of you're huggable, squeezable, kissable, lovable, and all those other good things that come with being a woman, a mother, a wife, and everything else. I said, but if you want to play good golf, all of that stays in the house. When you step out here onto the golf course and you put a club in your hands and there's a ball down there and you want to hit it, you have to swing this club. This club, and your ball do not have any engines, motors, wings, legs, or whatever. This club is not going to swing by itself, and that ball's not going to go unless you hit it. And again, without all those other amenities that can help move the ball, it's only going to move because you swing this club. And if you really want to maximize the ability to hit the ball reasonably consistent and at a reasonable distance for your skill level and your strength level, is you still have to make sure that when you swing, you accelerate the club to hit that ball out there with some zip. So all of that dainty lady stuff stays at home. When you get on the golf course, you have to turn into an athlete. You have to get up here and you have to try to make a golf swing that's going to have energy behind it, with creating speed, so that you can hit that ball the reasonable distance that you should be able to with your strength and your abilities. So ladies, let's be ladies. Play golf like a lady, but just play golf like a real athletic lady to really improve your game. And you're going to find that when you start getting a little bit more athletic, what you're going to find is better muscle tone throughout your whole body. Better muscle tone is going to give you the control that you need with the speed to hit the ball more solid and straight and hit it longer and shoot better scores. Okay, well, that's it from the Search for today, and I'll be talking to all you ladies again soon.